Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit that heart button, shoot me a comment and let me know that you are here. Let me know that you are working out with me this morning. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. I hope you have a great workout. Those replays are available right here on Facebook, but you can do them anytime over on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. I encourage that you go over there, check out the playlists. All the workouts are categorized by month. So right now we are still in the February 2026 playlist for today and tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last February workout. And then you can go over to those playlists, find them, they're labeled just like they are here. So today's workout will say Daily Dose of Fitness Live Strength and Stretch Thursday, and it'll have the date 2/26/26. And I think with that, I'm gonna start my exercise watch. I've been kind of keeping track of my exercise a little bit. I'm gonna move this mat just, there we go. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I don't know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch it up overhead, all the way through the fingertips. And let's take it across the body. And down toward the ground. And we'll take the legs wide, toes pointed out, taking it side to side. Going to the right, left arm comes out, going to the left, right arm comes out, back stays straight. And go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide, arms out to the side. Legs are still as the torso goes side to side. Just the torso moves, legs stay still. And bringing those legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees, bend the knees, arch the back, head at neutral, and round it out, chin to chest, straight legs. Press it down and round it up. Press it, round it. And let's go ahead and round it out and then roll it all the way up. One arm comes across the body. Who's on here with me today? Oh, there's Kara. Hey, Kara, great to see you. Laura and Tim are here. Good morning. And we're going to take it to the other side. taking one arm back. As that elbow goes back, don't let the low back go out with it. No arching in the low back. Keep the spine nice and long. And taking it to the other side. And taking those arms out to the side, one arm behind the back, one arm back behind the head. And taking it to the other side. And we're going to take both hands behind the back, press those hands down toward the ground, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears, and taking the ear to one shoulder. And back to center. Ear goes to the other shoulder. One of the dogs is whining. I think it's Mazzy, our little basset hound. She's so cute. And back to center, squeezing those shoulder blades together. We're going to take the chest forward and the arms up. And go ahead and drop those hands down. Just hold it down here. Hands down as far as you can go with the legs straight. I've had a great week. My brother's been here for a week, and his son and their 2 dogs. So we've had a nice full house. It's been amazing. And we're going to take one foot, step it back, hands to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. And the hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. And that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that back foot in, step the other foot out, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down. Bring that foot in and roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall to a lunge on the wall. Back stretch, back leg is straight, back heel is pressed into the ground. Most of the weight on that back heel. Now bend the back leg. Put the weight to the toe, keep the heel pressed into the ground. And release. Taking it to the other side. Back leg straight, back heel pressed into the ground. Bend that back leg, weight to the toe. And release. One arm on the wall, one arm up in the air, crossing that outside leg over and arcing the arm toward the wall. And release. And taking it to the other side, arm up. And arcing the arm toward the wall. Very good. We're going to grab one weight. We're going to go into some lunge row. Lunge with a row. So we're going to just take one side at a time. We'll take the weight down, back is straight, and then bring that elbow up into an upright row. Down and up. Back stays straight. Last one, and we're going to take it right to the other side. Down and row. One, and moving into a rack and press. Making it a little heavier today. Forward hang, back is straight. We're going to rack it up to goalpost, press it without arching the low back to goalpost, reset. Rack it, press it, down, reset it. One more. Very good. And moving into some weighted scales. These weights are right in front. I'm going to take the chest forward. About one leg is going to come up, pointing that back toe toward the ground before I stand it back up. Trying not even to put that leg on the ground unless I need a balance check. Trying to leave this leg floating if I can. Taking it to the other side. We go down and up. Last one, and going into just a goalpost here. So we're going to go up into goalpost, take the arms down last one. Really gotta tuck the rear and squeeze those abs. As you do that, I see Linda hopped on. Good morning. All right, going back to the beginning with that row or side lunge row. Here we go, down and up. Last one, taking it to the other side, down and up. Last one, going right into the rack and press. Ready? Back is straight in this forward hang, and then rack, press down, reset. Watch that low back as you press it up. Don't let the back arch out. One more. We got it. Very good. Moving into the weighted scale. Ready? Trying to let this leg float. Working the balance. Last one, taking it to the other side, down and up. Last one, and finishing off our second set with those goalposts. Here we go, down and up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. They shouldn't be coming up into your ears. Last one, and just like that. Set 3, starting with those lunge row. Ready? Here we go. One, taking it to the other side. moving into the rack and press. Ready? And rack it, press it down, reset. Last one. Very good. Moving into the weighted scales. Whew. Ready? And down and up. The legs are a little shaky. Last one, taking it to the other side. We go down and up. Very good. Well, you can tell I got a little tired on that one because my legs were a little shaken. All right, we're gonna finish this thing off with the goalposts. Ready, down and up. Last one, and just like that, our first set is in the books. I'm just gonna I put these weights back and then I'm realizing that I wanted them. Put them here. All right, little high five, high five. We're halfway done with our strength portion of this workout. We're going to start with an in-out jack. So a couple ways to do this. You can step the feet in, step the feet out, step to the side, step to the other side, or in, out, jack, okay? 2 jacks. If you get tired, just hold plank. When you're in plank, you want to think of the belly button sucking in to touch the backbone. You really want to hollow that body out, head at neutral, squeeze the rear, don't have the butt up in the air, don't have a sag in the back, all right? So that's your hold position if you get tired doing the in-out jacks. All right, here we go. Ready? One more. Very good. Going into a fly. Go a little lighter weight on this one. And I have, because my shoulders have been a little sore. All right, arms right up over the chest, palms facing in, feet flat on the ground, knees bent. Take those arms down and up. I'm not going down as far as I would like. Keep it going. And one more, and go ahead and stop. All right, I'm gonna go very light on that. We're gonna go into a weighted bridge. So one weight, can be kind of a heavier one, up on your lap. My heels are on the ground. I'm gonna bridge it up and then bring it back down. You don't have to use a weight. If you're not using weight, your hands can be right on the ground, but we're gonna bridge it up, squeeze the rear, and then squeeze the rear and push through the heels before you bring it back down. Ready? And up and down. Squeeze that rear as you come up, push through the heels. Last one, and we're going to finish off the set with a chest press. So I have weights right over my chest here. They're not quite touching, but they're right over my chest, just bringing them down, pressing them up. One, and we're going right back to the beginning with the in and out jacks. Ready? Last one. Very good. And moving into flies. I'm going to try these little baby weights. And if that hurts, I will just put them down and do just an air fly. All right? Arms are right up over the chest. Weights are touching, palms facing in, taking it down and up. One, moving into the weighted bridge. Heels on the ground, toes pointed up and down. One, and moving into chest press. Ready? And down and up. We have one more, and just like that, we are going into our last strength set of the day with the in-out jacks. Ready? And last one, and flies are next. I'm just gonna do this last set of flies with no weight. I'll just get some range of motion work. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last one. That would be the German Shepherd barking. Her name's Suki. She's very sweet. All right, heels on the ground. Ready? And lift. Squeeze the rear, push through the heels. Last one, and we are moving in to our last set, our last exercise, strength exercise, those chest press. Ready? Taking it down and up. Last one, and just like that, we're done. Boy, I'm proud of myself today. My back was feeling tight today, and I was almost like, oh, I'm just gonna get on and tell them I'm just stretching today. But I'm like, I could do anything for 2 sets, and you kind of have to, I mean, sometimes you need to take a break, but it was kind of one of those, let's see if working out makes it feel a little better, and it did. All right, we're gonna go into the stretch portion. I got hands behind the head, bringing chin to chest, and letting the head rest in your hands, giving a little resistance. And release, and right back up, but bring the chin to one side. And release, and bring that chin up to the other side. And release. Arms out to the side, Left leg straight, right leg bent, right leg goes to the side while keeping the right shoulder on the ground. And release. Taking it to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground before you cross one leg over. And use that bottom leg to pull the whole top leg toward my chest. And then put my hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that top knee toward my opposite shoulder. Keep pulling the whole leg toward your chest. Put your hand on the top knee, on the inside of the knee, and press it out. And release. Taking that same thing to the other side. Pulling the top knee in toward the opposite shoulder as you pull the whole top leg toward your chest. Pressing that top knee out. And release. All right, hands go behind the back, fingertips pointed out. We're gonna look back, bridge it up. And let's go ahead and take those knees side to side. One, and taking it onto the stomach, pulling one heel to the rear. And release, and other heel to the rear. And release. And taking it up onto hands and knees. Putting those hands flat on the ground, tops of the feet pressed into the ground, fingertips pointed toward the knees. Couple rocks before you turn one hand, palm up. Try to get the whole back of that hand flat on the ground. And turn that palm up hand into different positions. Stretching the forearm and the wrist. And switching sides. Not much weight on that palm up hand. Most of the weight on the palm down. Just feel the stretch in that palm up hand. Try to get the whole back of the hand on the ground. Very good. stretch the arms out in front. Tops of the feet still pressed into the mat. And thread one arm under the other. And to the other side. Good. And bring one leg forward. Look at the top of the foot pressing into the mat. Bring those arms up and back. Tuck the hip. Push or tuck the rear and push the hip forward. And taking it to the other side, same thing, top of the foot and the back leg pressed into the ground. Arms go up and back, tuck the rear, push the hip forward. Going back into that quadruped position, up into down dog, head right in between the arms. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground, looking underneath the armpit. And back into down dog. Other foot goes up, other leg goes up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground, looking under the armpit. And back into down dog. On the hands and knees and taking it over to the rear. Soles of the feet together in butterfly, using the elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Release elbows from knees. Take the chest forward. Chin toward the toes. Release, straddle stretch, and taking the shoulder toward the thigh, fingertips toward the toes. And to the other side. And down to center. And taking the chest down toward the thighs, straight back. And to the other side. And down to center. And bringing one leg in, resting their bent knee down toward the ground, chest toward the thigh. And to the other side. Good. And crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Trying to look over that back shoulder. Sitting tall. And to the other side. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall, forward fold down, going down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Should feel better than it did at the beginning. And go ahead and bend the knees, roll it up, take a deep breath in, and blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. Made it through another strength and stretch workout, my favorite day of the week right here. All right, I have a card for you today. It says, I am pleased to understand that that me wanting so much means that I have fire and a burning desire inside me to achieve greater heights. That's a good one. I hope you guys all have some big thing that you have in your life that you'd like to do, that you can keep working for. You have that fire burning in you as well. So that's it for today. I hope to see you guys back here tomorrow for one last workout of the week. If not, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.